Hello, everyone. This is Kathy Crabbe, and I'm a soul reader, an artist, and astrologer here in Temecula, Southern California. I do a Moon Day soul reading every Monday, Moon Day. I'm blessing, clearing, cleansing, protecting our space right now with some white sage that I've collected just down the road from my property. And while I'm doing that, I just invite you to call upon your guides, ancestors, the divines, to be with you now in this sacred space that we're creating together. Take some relaxed breaths, ground and center. Mother Earth, Father Sky, we call upon you today to be with us in this sacred Moon Day circle. So this week we have the moon, Mama Moon, is going into Sagittarius on Monday the 21st. And then on Wednesday the 23rd, we've got the moon in Capricorn. And then the moon goes into Aquarius on Friday the 25th. So I just want to share with you those goddesses from my Zodiac Goddess Power deck, which just came out recently. This is a 32 card deck that has Zodiac goddesses. So I've interpreted the Zodiac from a female perspective. And to start, we've got Sagittarius goddess, and that's Artemis, the Greek goddess of the wood, protector of women in childbirth especially. And her affirmation is, I seek freedom from all oppression. So let's hold that in our heart space for this new moon. We had a new moon last Thursday, so we're still sort of in that new moon waxing phase. So the beginning phase of the month for the moon. The next goddess is the Capricorn goddess. The moon goes into Capricorn on Wednesday. That's Kuan Yin, a Chinese goddess. And her affirmation is, I am grounded and compassionate. And you can see she's got all sorts of children or friends or just people that she's protecting, that she's caring for, that she's nurturing with all her strength. Very earthy strength. It's an earth sign. It's a cardinal sign. It's a leadership sign. And last card for Aquarius, we've got Ixchel. And as you can see, she's got the lightning, the dragonfly, and her mantra is, I teach unconditional love. So those are our goddesses for the week. And next I'm going to, as I usually do in these soul readings, I pull a card from the Lefty Oracle deck. This is a deck that I drew with my non-dominant left hand, the intuitive hand. So I'm just going to shuffle and pull a card for us to help us go within. The moon is inner, intuitive connection, psychic connection with the inner flow, the subconscious. Okay, and I've pulled a card which I don't look at. I just hold my non-dominant hand over the card. I read the card, and then I'm going to share whatever comes up for me. So I'll just take a moment of quiet time to see what comes up. And while I'm doing that, if you just want to maybe chant, that's something a little different. I just invite you to make a sound to help bring in this week's lefty. So, or a tone. I'll get you going with my own. Oh. invite you to keep continuing on with that, with your own sound. This will help you resonate with the space that we're in, and also to create sacred space together. There's a lot going on out there. We're being asked to center within and mother ourselves, to create green, envision the color green around us. That's the color of the heart chakra. To, if we have green, anything green, even plants. Plants are wonderful. The color green in any way, if we can just bring that into our life this week, I think it's going to help us be present and hold ourselves strong, but within. It's an inner sort of calm that we're cultivating this week. Let me read this card just a little bit more. Also, because we've been isolated, I think it's a good time now. The card is suggesting that we do something sort of fun to just to acknowledge that we have been isolated, yet we are still alive. We still have beautiful clothes that we haven't had a chance to maybe be out in the world in. We still have, just a sense of beauty. And I just want you to wrap yourself in that and to bring out that sense of beauty. Wear something really fun, like maybe on, a night that you've set aside for joy or pleasure, or cooking a lovely meal, or just sitting outside with, if you have a cat, or if you have a partner, or just sitting outside wearing something beautiful, watching the sun set or the sunrise if you're an early bird, just to acknowledge we are beautiful creatures. Our souls hold so much beauty, and we just want to remind ourselves of that by doing something very simple, just like wearing a pretty blouse, wearing a pretty crystal. I wear this peacock. Actually, no, it's not a peacock. It's an ostrich feather to remind me of a dream I had involving an emu or an ostrich, which helped me connect with goddess Ma'at, who is a goddess of the underworld and of truth and justice. Okay, so we're going to look at our card now. I call wrinkles God points, and so far I'm winning. I love this card. This card just reminds us that yes, we're all aging. Yes, wrinkles are natural, and they're actually a sign that we have lived. We have some life under our belt, and not to denigrate that, not to remove those wrinkles as if to say, oh, I didn't exist for the last 50 years. Anyway, I feel very strongly about that. And I think that's part of accepting our beauty, or accepting our inner beauty, letting that show through wearing something that makes us feel beautiful, and celebrating that our wrinkles are a sign that we have lived and we are here today to celebrate that. So one last card I'm going to pull for today. It's Elfin Ally card from my 72 card deck of spirit animals. Each one has an affirmation, the meaning and a key word, and what it means if reversed. I like to sort of combine all those, everything on the back, because the reversed can kind of bring up issues that we're dealing with, and the meaning can bring up, just a real positive spin on what we're going through. But the reversed, because it's sort of the opposite, it can show us, maybe something that we're not even realizing is going on, but something that we may be able to, deal with, or at least acknowledge. So I'm just pulling a card, a spirit animal for the week ahead. I'll do the same thing very quickly. I'll put my hand over it, see whatever comes up psychically. Okay, and this is very simple. I like to keep these readings simple. The messages are simple and short. I just want to say thank you and congratulate you for going within and for tapping your intuition, trusting your intuition, and for listening. It's a time to listen right now because there is so much going on. We need to listen to ourselves, to our intuition. This is probably my favorite card in the deck next to the Sturgeon card. And this one is called Owl Magic. And the meaning is you're on a spiritual mission, so trust the moon to guide you. Reversed, you're stuck and at a standstill with an important decision to make. So whichever one fits right now. But the owl is a magical creature of the night, and we are working with the moon and our intuition. So good job. I just want to say good work, good job. So I'd like to just end our circle today by saying a prayer and a blessing and a thank you to the ancestors, our guides, Mama Earth, Father Sky, the divines, gods and goddesses, for being with us today in our circle and for allowing us to connect in this heart space together. Blessed be, and please check out my blog. I'll be exploring these cards in more detail on there. And you can also sign up for my newsletter where I share this soul reading video and blog every moon day. It's kathycrabbe.com. Thank you and blessed be.